8:22 now with Steve Batton in the morning, and joining us now, the guys who fly the A-10. Now, I got to tell you guys, the A-10 is my favorite of all. I didn't want to tell the F-16 guys because they think they're so cool, right? All right. Tell us who you are, if you would, please.
They are cool.
They are cool.
Just ask them.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us who you are, if you would, please.
We have to be honest, we're not the pilots for the A-10. We're A-10 maintainers.
That's fine.
I'm Matt Harris. I'm the team chief, and with me is one of our crew chiefs, Kyle Myers.
Hi, Kyle. How you doing?
Good, sir. How you doing?
I'm fabulous. Thank you guys for coming in today. Now, the A-10, I do love the A-10. What is the nickname for the A-10?
It has many.
It has many. Is Warthog one of them?
The Warthog it's a
tank killer. Is that
affectionate? Name there. The tank killer.
No, why Warthog? Because it's ugly. Is that the idea?
Pretty much. All right. Tell them why it's the Warthog, Kyle.
Why is it the Warthog, Kyle? Is that it?
Well, it's kind of it has a down and dirty nature. You know, Warthog gets down, roots around in the ground.
Right.
And that's kind of the nature of our airplane too. Close air support with the troops on the ground and taking care of them. So.
Now, the A-10 can come from virtually nowhere, appear, do its job, and then disappear quickly. Is that its job pretty much? Right.
It has the capability to stay, you know, a lot of aircraft stay really high to stay out of range and so on and so forth, and the A-10 has the ability to stay really low, you know, and use the terrain to its advantage.
Right.
And that's one of its assets. So.
Okay. Now, is it also pretty, can it take a hit here and there and keep on flying? Is that the idea?
You bet.
Yeah.
Tell them about 967, Kyle. That's one of our jets here, right? Yeah, we brought 967 with us. You know the story on that one, how it got hit?
I did not hear that, sir.
Oh, well, I'll tell it then.
All right, you tell us that. Okay.
This was back in '99. That airplane was actually hit by a SAM missile. This is one of the airplanes we actually have with us today.
Okay.
This airplane was actually hit by a SAM missile, and within 2 weeks, our crew had that airplane back flying combat missions over the same area in Kosovo.
Wow.
Yeah.
It got hit by a SAM and back up in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
And I assume the pilot successfully landed it then.
Yes. Darn near flipped the whole airplane over. He was able to land it, emergency landing in Macedonia. And, you know, after that, it was up to the ABDR guys, guys that we have that do the major maintenance to get it just airworthy again. Get it back to home station. We do the little stuff, get it back up and flying, and back at its job.
I got you. Now, Kyle, how long have you been at this? How long have you been doing this?
This is my first year on the team, sir. I've been in the Air Force for about 4 years. My first year on the team.
Excellent. How are you liking it so far?
I love it. It's awesome.
Where are you from originally?
South Carolina.
What part of South Carolina?
Pickens, South Carolina.
Pickens, sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So.
Excellent. Very good. How about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Rochester, New York.
Okay. And how long with the team?
This is my 3rd year.
All right. And how long in the Air Force?
Going on 18.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you liking the team so far?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's the best job in the Air Force. It's the only airplane that I've ever worked on, so I don't know too many jobs where you get the time where you can, or the ability to take your job on the road and show people what you do. You know, in the Air Force, you don't get many chances to do that.
Right.
You know, hey, Mom and Dad, you know, I know you heard I work on the A-10, but here it is.
Right.
I brought it to your hometown. Check it out.
Very cool.
So, yeah, that makes it pretty neat.
Now, what kind of things can we expect to see from the A-10 this weekend? What will it be doing?
Well, we're going to do a couple different things. We're going to do a tactical demonstration. So it's not necessarily a performance. It's a demonstration of the capabilities of the aircraft.
Okay.
You know, what it can do in combat, and then some simulated gun strafes, simulated bomb passes. And then we were just talking outside about the heritage flight. That's my personal favorite. That's where the A-10 will fly in formation with some older aircraft and some newer aircraft.
Cool.
And you get virtually 60 years of Air Force heritage all balled up together with some nice background music. And if you've never seen the heritage flight before, you should see it.
How cool is that? Ken, did you have any questions you wanted to ask the A-10 guys?
Our A-10s too. We have the we have the teeth on ours because we draw our heritage from the Flying Tigers.
Right.
Believe it or not, we're stationed down at Moody, home of the Flying Tigers, and so when you see the A-10s with the big tiger teeth on the front, you know, that's us. We're the only unit in the Air Force that's allowed to do that. So.
And for those who don't know, Moody is where?
Valdosta, Georgia.
Valdosta, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Something wrong with you. All right. Now, we also know the Golden Knights are going to be there. Tell us about the Golden Knights quick. I know you're not on that team, but tell us about the Golden Knights.
That's the Army's premier jump team. I believe they're still out of Fayetteville.
I think so.
In North Carolina.
Right.
I was at Pope for many years, so I know about those guys pretty well. But yeah, they're the Army's premier jump team. Usually they kick off the air show. I'm not sure where they fall on the schedule for this one. Okay. But those guys put on a heck of a show.
What do they jump out of?
They jump out of a. Get my pronunciation here. Yeah. It's called a Fokker.
Yes.
F-O-K-K-E-R.
Right.
What is it? F or a C-20?
I don't know the. I
don't know the designator for it.
Right.
But yeah, it's a pretty neat aircraft. I guess they've been jumping out of that thing for 20 some years. I don't know, but it's a pretty cool team.
Excellent. Cool deal. Guys, listen, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for your service. And we're looking forward to the air show this weekend.
Thank you, sir.
All right. There you go. AirPower over Hampton Roads. It's up on our Facebook page. You can check it out. Just go to stevebatton.com. That's stevebatton.com. And from there, click on the Facebook logo. The link is right there. We hope to see you at the air show this weekend, based out of Langley Air Force Base. All right, coming up on the 829. It's 828 now. Traffic and weather together on the 8s. Here with a look at traffic is Janet King.
Thank you so much.